punch the microphone for punchiness. See what happens. Says the connection's excellent. I like that. Ah, there we are. Good. It do work. So, sort of know where I'm going. Now thought about it. Hey, how's it going, Magic? Yesterday was my 50th birthday. Actually, you know what we never checked was this cave. Because I don't believe I've actually done any Bleak Inlet action. What is all this? It is wood and backpack with nothing in it. Wood and an empty backpack. It is going to get a lot colder soon. Let's have a little look at our inventory here and see what's going on. Yeah, we're good. We've patched up. We patched up. Oh, really? Well, fellow Aquarian. That is awesome. Here we go. Although it's not like I'm like I read my horoscope and I'm like, that's something. Most of my horoscope is like, you know, should be like the news is going to make you angry, you know, that kind of thing. We've got decent traveling food, but we got to go to Blackrock, guys. Blech. I know, and I loved it too, because you're like, this one's for you, Turkey. Pretty much as soon as you're like, I'm going to have a defiant nap. This one's for you, Turkey. And then you crashed immediately. Like, I was like, nice. And then it was, oh no. And oh no, indeed. Let's sleep for 8 hours. I believe in my sleeping bag and clothing. Janet, so good to see you. Yeah, everyone, welcome to the garage party. I got an Aurora feeling about this. Yes, we're gonna go back to the back of the cave. Not like I'm terrified or anything. Actually, you know what? Let's do a morning fire. Birch bark and cedar. Well, let's do no birch bark, but let's get that fire starter thing going on. Yep. It's like, oh, he's in. Oh, he's out. There we go. Let's do a water with the skillets. And then let's cook ourselves some porridge. Porridge and pancakes, guys, for some couple of bowls of porridge. Mush in a cup. Let's drink as much boiling water as we can. You want to get it while it's still boiling. That's when the vitamins are still in there. Yeah, regular pancakes sound good. The BlackRock one is, and I don't know how to get there, so I will need help. Alright, drink more boiling water. Pick up our cooking pot. What are we for? Ooh, we're not there, guys. We're not in danger of going over, so we can't climb up the ravine. So we're going to go into Pleasant Valley. Sorry, I'm choking on my own spit. Very charming, I know. Yeah. It's kind of real life. I ate all my traveling food before I started traveling. It's like, we're going to have a picnic. All right. Okay, we're going to have a picnic. This time, please, don't eat all the sandwiches before we leave the house. Oh, okay. I like the salad. The salad was good. Lighter and easier to carry than the sandwiches. Oh, okay. So we won't. Well, we'll go to Pleasant Valley. Like we're headed to Pleasant Valley. Then, but then we'll go to Timberwolf, and then we'll go through. Okay, thank you. BlackRock. I don't know BlackRock too well. Might be because I'm the kind of guy that wants to stay away from prison at all times. Haven't heard good things about it. You know, they say like nice place, but you wouldn't nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there. Yeah, they don't even say that about prison. They say it's not even a nice place to visit. You don't really want to go there at all. And so since the main attraction, I guess you could call it, is a gigantic penitentiary. And a heavy bulletproof vest. And I don't like heavy bulletproof nothing. Don't need that. Yeah, so we're in Bleak and we're going back up the ravine. We're going to go through the dam. You guys know the route. I'll try not to run, because I don't want to exhaust myself before I get to the rope. Before I get to, like, one of the largest climbs in the game. You know, I'm going to leave you guys there, because it's low-hanging fruit for when we come back. But I'm going to grab this one. I know, we filled up on pancakes and porridge. Of course, I did it in such a way so the pancakes and porridge were cold. And she's now cold. But I mean, really, like, she's got a 26 degree warmth bonus here, so even though it's morning, like early morning, she's only got 2 downward arrows here. She's not freezing to death, right?
I hate being cold. I really do.
Yeah, you really do say that. I guess I could just sleep in this cave for a quick hour. Okay. Bricklayer's Retreat. Yes. Sort of remember the region. I mean, the story mode kind of helps you memorize the region because they send you all over the place in that thing. And I mean, I know I get it. Like, I will complain about how story mode is just too darn easy, you know? Just the consequences of it aren't severe enough, or whatever, right? However, a low condition rifle almost made the death loop permanent for me in Blackrock. I fired that shot, and instead of firing that shot, it went click, and those timber wolves went to town on me. They bit me a lot. Oh, look, a stick. And then murdered me. And then I had to go back, start over again, but away from the rifle and everything else. And oh my goodness. Getting there, getting the rifle, unjamming it, shooting the Timberwolves, which were still there. It's almost like they were, you know, waiting for me to come back and get my rifle. Oh, I swear they just want to keep some mystery of their game so they don't just tell us everything, right? Like, one of the things they say is the music is completely random. Yet there's music whenever you make a crossing. There's music whenever you run into a wolf. There's music to mark the start of the day and end of the day. So to then turn around and say that's completely random, I just named a whole bunch of instances where it's not completely random. So either they don't know, or I mean, I get it, the ambient music, that's random, but there's wolf music. I think at bow level 5 or rifle level 5, wolves should get your music. Because if you haven't shot, 24 wolves, by the time you get to whatever 5, what are you doing? Really rifling some ptarmigan? Like, what's going on there? It's always wolves. Wolves are the easiest thing to hunt because wolves are the only thing that come at you. Wolves and bears. Well, and moose. Usually by the time the moose is coming at you, you're not really hunting him so much as panicking.
Jesus, this is cold.
My 400... she's almost... Oh no, she's 590 now. The one I named Alexa after Yari's daughter? Yeah, she's 590 into it. And that character is killing more moose. Kills a lot of moose. Just to have giant piles of meat everywhere, because she's got eating 5, as Dave likes to call it. So she can eat rotten meat whenever she wants to. And if you have giant piles of uncooked meat, it only rots down to 0, and then you cook it up to 50%. It kind of feels okay, And so that way, when she's walking anywhere, she can just stop at a giant pile of meat and eat some of that. But yeah, this character got the scurvy risk, but the Alexa character's never gotten the scurvy risk. Spends a lot of her time fishing, though. Animal fats. Pry bar of 73%. Yes. Wonder why I would leave that there. Come on, Blizzard. We gotta get through the thing. Oh. Yeah, when I tuned in, you were looking for a bear, right? But you'd already... Man, thank you, Ravine. I know I've walked past Birch Bark. I've seen it, guys. But you guys got to know how I play. Like, there's so much of everything around after you've learned. And if I can't find something to eat, I'll kill something to eat. So, I kind of bash through it when it comes to food. You know what my character's probably never done? And I'm saying probably. It's probably never been back in that corner where there's the corpse and the rabbits. And we're 2 downward arrows. And we got a while before we get through the dam. I figure we can make it to through the dam and in the cave tonight. But I bet you I've never been back here. So, look, here's a piece of coal. I've totally not been back here. There's no corpse. Like, that's the thing. There was corpses, or there was always a corpse with a backpack. Well, not always, but sometimes. And rabbits would spawn back in here. And I always thought, how bad did it have to go for the rabbits to kill you? So, you know. Well, another stick. And we're still not overweight, guys. And we're halfway through our fatigue. How good are we doing? It's closing in. Oh, 1 second. Ha! Caught that one. That way I'm not snorting in your ear. Turn that microphone a little bit away from my face too, because I keep hitting it with my stubble.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Ooh. How about a giant dam? Now, question is, do I eat meat now? There'll be a pile around here somewhere. Do I eat some meat now and then go through the dam? Or do I rely on the calories I'm carrying? You know what? Let's do option B. Rely on calories.
Freezing.
Yeah, when it's see the sun and weather like this, it's always freezing. We had a beautiful February day and a beautiful January 31st. It was just like this. And it was -12 and -10, which is still cold. It's around the 7 or 8 degrees Fahrenheit for my American friends. Yeah. Which, as you guys know, is cold. That's cold. Somebody says to you, hey, it's 9 degrees Fahrenheit outside. You're like, I don't want to go out into that then, thank you. I don't think my car will like starting very much today. Now, what do we have? We have 1. We have 11 arrows at 100%. We're going into Timberwolf territory. And I'm pretty good at whipping around like an idiot when I'm in Timberwolf territory. Okay, we're going to put that away. Probably have to get over there. Okay, well, while we warm up, we'll take an hour. Of course, I don't want to be anywhere near this place. Well, near the inside of this place at night. Electrocution is horrible. Just looking, because you never know with me. I sometimes loot like I don't care. For all I know, the upstairs of this dam has never been looted. You gotten your feather? Yes. So we have to go to... So we're heading to Timberwolf. So we have to go through Pleasant Valley. All the way through Pleasant Valley. However, I will have, I didn't know that was there. I'm going to put that in the way. I'll have food at the farmhouse so we can refuel completely there. I'll just have to do like tide me over kind of little bites. Yeah, I could actually see the sun melting because a lot of my windows are like completely covered in frost. Dude, you're getting the same weather I am. So, whoa. So minus, you know. Minus awful. So 10 degree, minus 10 and sunny. All my windows started melting. Because I have like beautiful frosted windows. Could hardly see out of any of them. I imagine you could have quite the time back here surviving. Ooh. How did I find a headwind up here? Just in case something happens. That's weird. I don't need to get into a wolf fight right now. I'm a little tired, so I feel strongly I'd still win. However, don't need that kind of damage being done to my clothing, etc. There's just one guy way off over there. Yeah, also I dare anyone to go down into the ravine and stay there for a couple hours and not trigger a blizzard. Swear to God, you hit that rope, it's coming. We could... It's too windy. How much meat can I get off this guy? 0.8. Alright, we'll take the 3 minutes. I'd like to get the whole darn thing, but at the same time, she's actually just hungry. So I'm wondering if the wind's blowing towards him enough to trigger his smelling sense. Because I'm not worried about the wolf confrontation, but it's just not part of my plan, so I would like to not include him. Oh, a stick. Oh, another stick. Okay, let's go get a mag lens fire going, because we can. And cook this piece of deer. With this stick. Oh. Won't do it this far back. Okay. Like a laser. Pew. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I've got a plan.
Come on, little fire.
Yep. It's coming on. Well, I'll just use a piece of coal and say, oh well. There we go. We got a nice 2-hour fire going. Put on a pot of water.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
It is Pea drinking McCoy, and he's pretty crazy. Alright, fine. We'll drink some water. We don't even need any water, but I still made some. Do I make a porridge for traveling? Yeah, let's do it that way. And we'll sleep at the other end of the Pleasant Valley cave system. Okay, let's put this away, because we shouldn't run into another wolf. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh yeah, yeah, when you fill up when you complete a trade with the trader, there's an Aurora trigger. Like when you hit, like, and I've actually seen it where it's like the sky was completely overcast and snow was blowing through the air. It was so about to blizzard. And then I put some fish in a box, and all of a sudden the Aurora actually just ripped right through it. So also, she didn't, I mean, she's been on YouTube for a while now, but she mostly streamed on Twitch, right? So it was cool that I didn't know what was, yeah. I don't know if she was on a break or what, but. Oh, if you've got the time to be, so you come through at about now, going the other way towards the dam, and suddenly you navigate that, oh, those berries can stay there for now. You navigate the walkway across the top of the dam just for you to look up and see the sky clearing. God. Like, there's a bunch of reasons why the auroras freak me out. The animals, the electrocution, the unnatural electricity occurring in all the things, the noises, everything's just so jarring. And then yet, if you're away from any piece of technology, it's this super pretty event. All right, I've got enough water and sticks to. So, do I want to just collect? No. But we will be leaving. We're kind of actually on a bit of a coal run too. I'll grab any coal I see. Maybe I should have gone down that other branch. This was a free fire, so I should be okay with letting it go. Yeah, grab this coal. Because if I can get coal up to Timberwolf Mountain, it's always nice to have a dozen or so pieces of coal kicking around in your Timberwolf Mountain habitat. Oh, and there she goes. She's out of the wind, guys. She's gone from being pretty tired to completely exhausted.
I am too tired to think straight.
Gone from pretty tired to too tired to think straight. You heard it here first. right. Do you want to sleep down here? Or do you want to get up there? You know what? We should get up higher. Colder air. Be down closer to the ground. That's a piece of fat and a stick. Okay. How much coal do I have? Yeah, I'm not super overweight, and we can drink and ditch some water. So, we can still make it decent weight, make it up the hill. Could do a little bit of a look into my gear when we're at the farmhouse, maybe. See what I can kind of slim down with. Streamline my stuff a little bit. Who knows what weird things I'm carrying. Speaking of weird things I could be carrying. Good, good. I didn't pick up a heavy hammer somewhere and start walking around with that. That's hilarious. Yeah. So, for me too, it's like it's also on that is yeah, I don't watch a lot of Twitch. I once in a while, but I haven't been there in years. Watched anybody do Twitch. So it's always nice to see when a Twitch streamer comes over and hangs out on YouTube. There we go, guys. There's where we're gonna sleep, right there. You know what? I'm not that attached to this torch, but it's the only one we got, so don't just throw it away. And we don't have any extra lantern fuel, and I only got half a liter, so yeah. Alright, so she's very hungry, but she's not very hungry, so we're gonna be alright. When next time she eats pancakes, I hope she enjoys them, because where we're going, it's gonna be tough finding maple syrup, man. All right. Not my best work, but let's sleep for 9 hours. One of the things, though, I do find it happens to me a lot on Twitch when I do go there is I'll start watching somebody and they'll ask a question like, how do I find Tinder? And I'll be like, oh, you can just use a stick and break it down. And then somebody else, because that's all I've said, and somebody else will be like, are you the same TurkeySteam from YouTube? It's like, oh, yeah, neat. Neat to be recognized, I guess. Hello, kind of thing, right? Because, yeah. So sometimes Twitch people will recognize TurkeySteam, which is fun for me. You all recognize TurkeySteam because, well, this is what you're here for, right? Oh, you hear that blizzard happening out there? I sure do. The cave music, once again, not random. Eat that beef jerky, because then you can drink more water. And so she sharpened her knife. Like, on one hand, there's not going to be any aggressive wildlife out there if we go walking in a blizzard. On the other hand, I'll be walking in a blizzard. And if we're to do any degree of role play here, there's no human on Earth that would look outside and be like, oh my god, I'm going to go for a walk in that. They wouldn't do it. Oh, Ben, yeah, that's the thing. I had to go. You got to go to Twitch to find Kimmy, right? Yeah, I haven't gone on Twitch in months and months, but I was on a stream on Twitch, not my stream, but somebody else's 7 Days to Die stream. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds like it's over. So let's attack this fully rested. Yeah, because I don't want to promote myself on somebody else's channel like ever, right? I don't want to do that. Conversely, though, everyone's welcome to talk about videos they've made on this channel because I want to. But you know what I mean? Like, I'll talk to, say, Josh about a video I made or something like that, right? But I, don't want to go into somebody's channel I don't know and start telling somebody else about my new video, right? Kinda cheesy. Yeah, now actually you guys should never see ads on this, right? Because I've only got 300 subscribers. Unless, of course, YouTube is like making everybody display ads. Whether they're like, we're making money off everyone's intellectual property and we will not share any of it. Which sets a dangerous precedent, really. If they did that, and they are doing it, they do that. Like if you guys were logged off, I think. Kind of got turned there, a little too far to the right. Yeah, Kimiota is pretty fun. And I had somebody, I was literally watching a Twitch stream with one person. Like the audience was 2. I was 50% of that audience. And the person who was streaming had no idea that I played the game. But the other person couldn't believe that it was me just sitting there watching a tiny streamer learn, like, she was learning, like, I think she was like still working on Stalker, and she was on her way to Interloper kind of thing. She was at about that skill level. If she wanted directions or something, I could shout directions at her. But like I like watching people. I'll tell people about the mechanics, but I won't tell them, I used to GPS people, and I can if anybody wanted that, but like BlackRock, couldn't do it there. I could get you around Hush River Valley pretty good. But there's a lot of maps I don't know that well because this game is so big and permadeath is so frightening. Was I smart about it? Sometimes I will grab that rope and then put it over here and then drop it down, and it's a nice little shortcut. Not today. Now, I'm just going to check to see if I've got anything curing in the some stuff. Just gonna check to see if I've got anything curing.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, they really killed YouTube. They really did. It's kind of sad. I think 20 coal and 21 sticks is the elephant in the room on my weight. I think it is. We can drop a liter of water, but it will still be overweight. Alright, let's... I mean, I could have waited, warmed all the way up, but it's nice out. I swear I heard something. Could have been a nose whistle, like from me, so. Alright, here, let's go and snap an ankle. There we go. There goes the wrist, anyway. If I'm carrying a half a kilogram of painkillers, I might as well use them, right? Like, are you saving these up for later? Like, what, you know, so. Alright, so we have piles of potential worm meat right here. Should I walk a couple No, we're already overweight. Sometimes I'll come across a pile like that, and I'm this close to like one of the places I stay at. The wind's blowing directly at that wolf too. And I'll grab 4 kilograms of meat and run it 4 or 5 kilograms and just run it from point A to point B. And then I've got some meat over there. I'm pretty sure I have some cooked meat over there. Yeah, I don't do the premium either. I love it. They're getting paid by people to not have ads, and they're getting paid by advertisers. I think somebody should just make a clone of YouTube, and you have to watch an ad to get in, like it's an amusement park. There can be like banner ads in the columns or something like that. Yeah, this is all uncooked. And this is only 358 calories. We'll have a fire outside here in a minute. We'll get to that burn barrel here in a second, and we'll cook some bear meat up. So, not much of a base. What do we put in there? Stuff. Only 5 cattails. Yeah, that's an emergency meal. That's enough to get you through one night of recovery from starvation. So, yeah, okay. Let's head back out. Now, I've never had a fire barrel go out before. However, I have seen it. It's never
Come
happened.
on, little fire.
In the like 9 or 10 hours I've played this game, that has
Oh, yeah.
never happened to me.
That's a good one.
I'm going to throw on some sticks because it's not that cold out. There we go. Let's heal some sprain risk. Grab a couple of steaks.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, drop it right here. There you go. I was gonna say, I got a bad feeling that I maybe didn't check the fuel, but it's good. It's good. We're good. All right. Porridge? Yeah. We're gonna make a porridge, pull it off, make up a bannock, maybe 2. Turn some of that flour into food too, so we can travel with it. I love how now you've got like an hour and 12 minutes of burn time on that porridge. It's just so good. Let's go with you. Boom. Cook some bannock. Yeah, see, this thing's still going strong, but we're getting some wind that wouldn't really allow for that. But yeah, at the tower, I saw Loons' fire and a fire barrel go out. So that was kind of freaky. Another bannock? No, you know what? Why? Because we are out of water. No cooking oil. What, a cooking oil? Son of a gun. Wow. Let's go get some cooking oil. Of all the things to be out of, I usually have never run out of cooking oil. That's pretty good. I didn't see it. Don't even look at it, right? Like, as far as, because it's not you don't look at it as a useful item. There it is. Can't do bannock without it. Cooking oil right there. With the water, we've got the flour. And there we go. So that'll be good enough for while I have my little short stay here, and all the non-smelly food can come with. There we go. We've had a nice barbecue out here. You know, I don't really see it as a good idea to just leave uncooked bear meat beside cooked bear meat, because I will eat it and get worms. And we do not have the time for that. All right. Okay. Let's go inside and have some water and get to sleeping. Right? Well, yeah. Geez, she doesn't have. But yeah, we've got some good amount of bannock, a little bit of porridge. Still, we've got plenty of flour to make traveling food if we've got to. Pretty good for weight now. Just got to remember not to pick up every single stick I see. We can drop off a lot of this coal at the Mountaineer's hut, which will be wonderful. Because I love having coal at my retirement destinations. Okay, so I'm gonna roll around on the floor here. Why not? Yeah, okay. So we're not thirsty or anything, right? Yeah, okay. So I am going to pass time for as disingenuous as it is. I mean, we could stayed out there and made water for the last 3 hours, but why? We've got water. And we're going to have to cook more bear meat here eventually, so we'll have a DJ session where I have all 6 burners on that stove going. There we go. So we'll sleep for 9 hours, but we were not going to sleep for 9 hours. Unc, how's it going? Dwarf Fortress. I've never played that one. Garum. You're new. Welcome. Yeah, we're just classic looking at a black screen while I talk. So it's not, not anything new. But yeah, we're heading up to Timberwolf Mountain. I'm going to wait until the sun is actually above the horizon line. There we are. Pick that up. Still dark as all get out. I just want to see what I've got here. Here's a rabbit pelt. Go in the closet with all the other pelts. Yeah, so we've got a lot of saplings, a lot of cure gut. Black bear hide, that might be good to take home. Yeah, we're good for weight. We're good for traveling weight. Do I? Yeah, we're good. I was wondering if I could just drink some water out of the cupboard there, but we'll leave that water for later. Alright, let's fill up on bear meat and go for a walk. It's cold, but, it's always cold. Might as well, completely fill up on our way out. Alright. Wait, do I have a blue flare? I've got one each. I'm wondering if I go through that cave, which I probably haven't. Look, guys. Days in Blackrock, 0. I'm willing to bet I've never set foot in Blackrock. So, I think they'll... Whoop, sorry. I think... Oh, look at the sky. I think that they'll have a blue flare in that cave. But yeah, I'll pick it up if I see it for sure. We got the space. There's no reason not to. So, yeah. Because we might need one on the way in, and then one on the way out. God, I hate Timberwolves. So damn cagey.
I can't feel my hands.
They're a little bit easier to deal with if you got, firearms. Jesus. Zers. Okay, so I've got this idea.
I'm freezing.
We just ignore each other. Because I don't have time for broken ribs right now. And I don't have confidence that I'll kill this thing before it kills me. Or stomps my ribs. Yeah, we're fine. I didn't get the scream of disapproval. I got the grunt of disapproval. He was mildly upset with me. Yes, guys, it was my birthday yesterday. The only thing that I kind of... Damn wreck. Yeah, we're headed to Timberwolf Mountain, bud. Yeah. My birthday yesterday, yeah. So what I did was I ate a whole bunch of Burger King because this is what my kids wanted for a birthday meal. They wanted some fast food. So we got that because it was conveniently located. And then I got a cheesecake. So then I got all full of fast food and cheesecake. And because it was my 50th birthday, not my 25th, I fell asleep with a couple hours, like an hour after that, and I was supposed to go meet up with my friend, but I totally flaked out on him because I ate too much fast food. Or like these curtains. One of the things I wanted to do, because we only have one bandage, and I like having 4. And 5 is even better. 5 is a little excessive, but... Okay. We're rested enough to take this rope climb. I'd love to do the walk around. Ooh, looks like we got a blizzard coming in. Might have to hang out in that basement until this weather blows over. Let's not try to run at the rope there, Turkey. Where else would I go? Because, well, I know, okay. That Prepper's Cache is still operable. Spoiler, at one point it stops. Yeah, we could have taken a left down that road, but I'm just going to go... We're going for the bunker to do the... We're doing the trader missions. Oh my god, our Ankh, that would be so distressing. If I had a medical professional tell me you shouldn't eat cheesecake, I'd be like, well, you shouldn't say hurtful things to people while you're on the job, is what I would reply, I think, with. Because cheesecake is really good. People ask me what's my favorite, and it kind of goes red, blue, then chocolate, if that makes sense. So any of the reds, your strawberry, your raspberry, your cherry cheesecakes. Sometimes they swap these wolves out with timber wolves, so I gotta be kind of careful because I do a lot of flailing when it comes to timber wolves. Yeah, we got a blizzard full on. Ah, son of a gun. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing, huh? Yeah? Well, I don't like the weather either, but there's no need to be angry about it. Heavy boy. He's got 5 kilograms of meat on him. Well, okay. I kind of got the drop on him, so... Alright, let's pop in here real quick and at least warm up. Now, 2 timber wolves. Two timber wolves. It's a heck of a lot different than 4. Do I need to fix my coat? No, I do not. I'm gonna take that piece of cured gut with me. I know there's cured gut there, but we'll just leave those guys. All right, let's put down let's have a quick nap, because we're exhausted and it is the morning. So, well, I guess what else am I gonna do, right? So it's blizzarding, so let's eat some bread and wash that bread down with some mush. Finish our water? Maybe. Do I have no, I have no other form of hydration. Like, a broth does not hydrate a girl. So we gotta make water. But we've got enough to ride out the storm, I think. So let's sleep for 4 hours. I'm not even gonna be shy about it. Yeah, they're a surprise. Ruined whetstone, just drive me crazy. Yeah, they're a surprise. I don't like them. Like, there's been a couple of times when I'm like, oh yeah, and then it's, oh no, instead, it doesn't. All right, we'll take you. How many sticks do I have? 8. No, there's only 1 downward arrow, so I'm going to start collecting sticks on my way over. I'm not really going to go on my way to get a bunch of sticks, but grab a few sticks on our way over to the rope. And hopefully the sunny weather stays with us, and I can get a free fire with my mag lens at the stove out there. Right now it only feels like -1. Because, we're... Okay, yeah, -27. So, yeah, we've got the gear for 26 degrees of weather protection, so that's not bad. So, -1. Delightful. Hopefully there's not a bear on the other side of this rock, because that's happened to me a couple of times. It's amazing, a little dip like that can hide what looks like a 3-ton terror machine. Because, okay, sure, it's a black bear, right? Okay, it's a black bear. But then you get in a pickup truck, or you get in a car, and you watch it walk past a pickup truck, and its back is the height of the pickup truck. So I don't think it is a black bear, even though the coloration is very dark. I think it's a grizzly. Or a cave bear that's come to life or something, you know. Now, we've been through here not too long ago. Usually every time we go through, we grab a snack ptarmigan. Looks like the answer is no. Alright, so, like I said, we've been through here before. That's not even rotten, that stuff. We'll get to this rope. We'll get up the rope. Will we? No. Let's stop. I hate to possibly lose this good weather, but she'll be a little tired when she gets up top. And we could probably use... Yeah, just... I could use the free match, I guess. So let's do it. I don't want to be here that long. Like a laser. Pew. There we go. So. Yeah, like a Kodiak. Like that thing's a
Come on, little fire.
monster. That's a monster bear. The size of a pickup truck? Come on. Add fuel, yes. Okay. Chug back that boiling water. Let's make one more. Yeah, let's make one more bannock. We'll save the pancakes for victory. Uh-oh. She's been eating too many steaks and porridge. Those are some fairly decent torches. So we got the scurvy affliction risk. However, if we stopped and ate some fish, I'm sure we'd be fine. Or if I made a rosehip tea, it would help. Does rosehip tea give you guys vitamin C? I don't know. I figured she'd be tired. Yeah. We're not overweight. It's just the fatigue has swung the pendulum. I was looking through there. No tea recipe, guys. Oh, I can keep an eye out for burdock if I've never been to Blackrock. Hmm. One second. I just need to. I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm going to be still in the same room, guys. I just need to open the door and let the dragon out. That's what I call the old cat. Alright, let's see it. Can't wait. Alright, so we got a -4 on our stick count.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Sorry, guys. Just close your eyes for this one. That's what I'm gonna do. So last time we were through, all the sticks we picked up on our way out of the cottage, out of the mountaineer's hut. Oh, she's heavy. So heavy. We drop there. And so then I do that, so that when I come back to the mountaineer's hut, with the sticks I collect... Oh no, thank you though. Get to see how many. So we brought 4 into this zone. So our score is -4. So, and that is how you end up with 1,000 sticks beside the cottage. Because, well, it is my one of my favorite retirement homes. You know, like when you're going to retire a character and you just have them hang out. Hey, Brandon. Loons, what's going on, buddy? We're on our way to Black Rock, and it looks like I'm about to experience an aurora on Timberwolf. Always a fascinating time. Always. Like that is suspiciously Aurora-y looking. I think you need to lay down too. And with your awesome gear, you won't need a fire tonight. However, the fire she's holding got started with the Maglins, so I give this area a little bit of distance. Sometimes it's a wolf, and sometimes it's worse. And we've already avoided one moose this stream, so I don't see why we can't keep that at 100% moose avoidance. Killed a couple of timber wolves. I think I'm not only insanely heavy and tired, but I think I also have a headwind. Ah! What do you want? You look like the type of wolf that you want a torch? No. The torch went this way. Yeah. Yep, so no moose here. That's good. That's good. Definitely don't need them coming into the mountaineer's hut. That's kind of that's a tough day. What an odd way to attack that piece of terrain. I mean, I did the exact same thing, but I was following them, so, you know. I don't know which one of us is dumber.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah. I think if I got hoofed by a deer in this game, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I kind of deserved it. It's like, how many deer did you kill? I don't know. I have no idea how many deer I've killed, you know, for all the time I've been playing this game. But I think it'd take more than one kick to make things even. It's beautiful. Oh, I love me some Mountaineer's Hut. It's one of my favorite places to have a base. So let's see here. And all we've got is sticks. I don't have any other wood. But let's see what our count was. 68. So we picked up 64 sticks. So how bad is that bow? 32%. Not bad. I guess I just didn't trust it. Got some crude broth. A little water. Let's see what's in here. A bunch of bows and such. That's why I can afford to do that, I suppose. Nothing really in the way of... Yeah, okay. Nothing really in the way of clothing repair stuff. Do I let this fire go? Yep. Yep, we're good. Well, maybe not. Let's see what happens here. Grab a few sticks. Well, it hasn't switched on. Just with the risk of scurvy, maybe I should...
Maybe lay down and have a little sleep right here.
Yeah, have a sleep outside. Do I care this much about this fire, though? Because I'm pretty sure the fishing hut's got stuff in it. And I did bring a bunch of coal up here for the fishing hut. So it would be kind of goofy of me. This is my last torch. Or this is the one that I didn't throw away earlier. Like I said, not because I was attached to it. I just, you know. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of coal, some sticks in this one. Yeah, it's not that full of a cupboard.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, we're working on stuff. There, see? We just a little bit of this and that, balance back and forth. And start fire. With the torch, which was a mag lens fire, which is pretty cool. Yep, guys, I think it's just them being mysterious. Not giving away all their world, you know? Great torch. Okay. Let's sleep for, yeah, let's sleep for 4 hours. We're out here in the nice wide open. We're not going to get any potential for cabin fever. We got our potential for scurvy, which is at 5%. So, no. Didn't haul this thing all the way out to this hut just to use our pry bar. What do we got? Okay, we've got enough time. Or enough hydration, that's what I meant. To handle 2 hours of fishing. Go! Just give me a bass. Nice big round bass. Come on, fishing hole. Well, oh. Alright, we'll take him. He's got vitamin C. Drink this boiling water. Cook this fish. 18 minutes. That should give me enough time for 1 hour of fishing. Alright. Let's eat that fish. There goes the scurvy risk, guys. Just like that. Alright, I noticed we didn't have a lot of water up there. We don't have any water on the shelves here, so let's do another cooking pot worth. And fish for 2 hours. What's with the tiny, tiny whitefish? They give me 19 minutes? 18 minutes again. Alright. Come on, bass. Big bass. Let's go. Well, it's a larger whitefish. Give him that.
Made it through another night.
Oh well. Have a little rest here, and then we'll go back to the shack, sleep until it's almost night, and run to that cave. Yeah, we can go that way, I suppose. Don't necessarily have to go through those two wolves. Just clean some of these up, and then I get some more decent spawns for chopping down firewood. There we go, guys. Though we did ditch some of that coal we were carrying. What am I doing? Going to bed? Yeah, we're going to bed. Yeah, let's do one thing first before we go to bed.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Get her all in there. There we go. All right. So we've tripled our water reserve back home here. Used to be 1, now it's 3. Nah. All right, let's get 8 in. And it should just be just at sunset, like midway through the sun. And the weather should be horrible, but it should still be light out. Okay, good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Eat one of these. We're traveling. Calories. And drink some of this. We're traveling hydration. And we're aiming for a corner. This corner. And pretty. Yeah, we'll have just a little bit of light for our journey out of here. But again, she can sleep in the cave if she's got to, right? I do sometimes throw fish back if they're just too small.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
It was like 138 calories. It's like, ugh, no, you know what? Grow up and come back. Ugh, okay. I imagine he's going to cut left. Yeah. Oh, oh. Okay. He's going to do something. Have I been up here for acorns, though? I love me some acorns. And we do have a hammer down there, so I can make more acorn stuff. I should be really on the lookout for... the burdock roots. Have we been here? We have definitely been here. Definitely outcompeted some squirrels. Now, I can't remember if it's just this general direction. We'll get there. I'm actually really good at losing them once I draw the bow. I draw the bow and then they just hide behind the arrow and I'm like, wait. So, got a good couple, ooh, look, a stick. I got a good couple of shots off this stream, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, it's just like over here. It's not like I gotta get to Black Rock ever. So well, we'll get attacked by a bear. That's a bad evening. Oh, look, a stick. All right, let's keep rocking. I'll get up over this way. Ish is I'm sure this is the right way. Oh man, I've even been here.
Sure getting cold.
Unless one of you guys dropped that. Where is that cave? Right, okay. I think it's this way? Yeah, it's starting to get too dark and pixelated for you guys. Ooh, look, a stick.
If I don't warm up soon.
Is that a moose? It's a bloody moose. They plague me. Wait, do I have to go up this rope, guys? And then it's over there? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? I do have to go up this rope, don't I? Son of a gun. Bring a coffee, maybe? I'll make it. This is one of those situations where you can shoot the moose, aggro it, run up the rope, it stops, turns around, shoot it again, aggro it. Incredibly unfair predator to this poor little guy. Yeah. There's another pretty much prehistoric looking. That's pretty much, that is the definition of megafauna. Right there. Monstrous thing. I think the Alaskan moose is the biggest, but then the second biggest is the Newfoundland moose up here in Canada on the other end. So it's like an East Coast, West Coast thing. And that East Coast guy is not that much smaller than the West Coast guy. They're huge moose, and they and people will like shoot one and then have no idea really how to get that out of the bush, because now it's literally, it's, you know, 1,600 pounds of moose carcass. What do you do with that? Can't even rock it a bit. Like, you need to go out there with like quartering stuff and everything else. I'm sure it's up here somewhere, right? I do love the entrance bits to the caves, though, where it's just like, look for the stumps. All right, we're here, guys. Yeah, I've heard stories of people destroying their vehicles trying to haul a moose out of the bush. It's already dead. Like, you know, you hear the stories of people hitting their animals with their cars or whatever, and the moose destroying the car that way. But yeah, people overloading their pickup trucks with moose and then trying to drive out of like sketchy bush roads, old logging roads and stuff. Not really good for your vehicle. All right, so we came through the little tiny hole. Now we go this way. After we collected some more coal. But we're tired. We're not overweight. Well, we're overweight because we're tired. Yeah, that's good. Huh. I like that. Weird colorations in the rock. That's nice. Oh, whoa! What was that? You should almost get 2 feathers, my friend. Thought that was a bedroll. That's just some of that more weirdly colored rock. That is a piece of coal. All right, so let's bunk down. Right here. That guy gave me 12 matches and a bandage. How did he die? You know, 12 matches and a bandage. Good to go. Guess it would have been pretty dark in here. Who knows, maybe this was his fire.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Whoa. This stuff's still good. Well, we don't know about good, but... Yeah, well, we'll be sleeping in here anyway. Sorry about the soaker, lady. How bad is it? It's not pleasant. Yep, easy. Where are we for the wait? No, we're still good. Oh, I sneezed. And then I couldn't figure out where I was. Ah, there we are. Okay, so. Perfect time for her to lay down and get some sleep. Let's holster this. It seems such a long time ago when we filled up on bear meat. Delicious, tasty bear meat. We did get some death fish. The chocolate won't hurt us. That's good for now. You know, a lot of variety, you know. She got to kind of a survival sampler there. Survivor platter. I'm gonna sleep for. I'll sleep for 10. We don't need that much sleep, but I'm sure she'll wake up thirsty. But also the night will be over. Oh yeah, we're good. Good for weight, plenty of fuel for fire if we need it. How are those? How are those feet doing? Alright, sun's up. Sun's out, guns out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I don't really know where I'm going, guys, so I'm going to do some yelling at you, and you guys can do some yelling at me, and that would really be great. Don't touch it. Where do I go? Yeah, we've never been here. Let's see. Oh, a stick. And you can come too. Yeah, well, we've all got to make sacrifices, Onk. Where are they? I can feel the Timberwolves just slinking around out there, waiting for me to drop down so they can come and get me. Yeah, so the road's right up here.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
So there's a road here. With a car. I think there's a trailer, like, right there. Mine? Mine? Different mine.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm
So,
warming up a bit.
going this way. For bricks. Okay. However. Those sound like regular wolves. Do Timberwolves do that howling stuff? Oh, yeah. Regular wolf incoming. Oh. Oh, that scared him. Good stuff. Like, we don't have to always murder. Okay, I'm going to run in the trailer here to warm up. Have a quick nap. I think the weather's going to turn on me, though. Maybe they've got some food in here for the turkey. Ooh, a ruined granola bar. Hey, I've gotten sick off of 76% granola bars, so, you know, end of the day, really, you know. I won't get sick off one that's been ruined, though. That's nice. Anyway, speaking of the stomach talking to the poor girl, let's get that on the go. And, yeah, I guess we'll warm up and rest up. Okay, so we go away from the trailer, go back up the road. Whoops, sorry. So we go up the road and we go away from the mine. Right? So the trailers know, right, Janet? Okay, gotcha. It's like, I'll fight the wolves. I'll shoot them. I just don't know which wolves I gotta kill, right? So we on the road, right? Trailer's not the way we want to go. We came down here. Crap. Oh, we're fighting. Oh. I think that guy's got one of my arrows in his butt. How are we doing for health? Good. We're well fed. Okay, wait a second. Okay, alright. Okay, I thought the road ended here. I could have looked for food in there too. I did not. We got a wolf we can eat.
I can't feel my feet.
I don't know if the next group of wolves we run into is going to be a wolf, and we didn't run into a blue flare. Bricklayer's Retreat up here? Because we need to get into somewhere warm anyway. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I've never felt so cold in my life.
There's a good chance that we could have something going on over here, though, right? Like a moose or wolves? What is that? Those are wolves. Those are timber wolves. Let's kill these guys. We're going to take a bit of damage. Okay, he used to be a moose. I can see why he moved out. We got some nice cattails here. So we're gonna eat wolf meat. You get to a certain point, though, where you get to a certain distance from them, and one of them will seek you out. It is wild. They spot you somehow. And they don't exactly know what they're looking for, but they're looking for something. Oh, don't turn around now. Okay. So I gotta watch for if one of them does that. I gotta straight on shoot him in the face. Like, you can wound him and that takes care of him, but... There's 5 of them. Son of a gun, this isn't gonna be easy. That was a little high. See, he caught something. But now he's not interested. Because they're all dead, right? So 1 out of 5 won't do much. And now he's going to be done too. So we got him. We got them all. All right. This guy's got my arrow. I have 8 arrows left. We have 1, 2. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Let's get in here. Warm up. We've got lots of wolf meat to eat, guys, because we've got cooking 5. I didn't know there was a... Oh, whetstone. Might have to send my... Oh, thank you, guys. We made it. Okay, it's by the cougar.
I think I can use this.
We're going to leave the mittens. We're going to leave the windbreaker. But we're going to take that those matches in that chocolate bar. Ooh, there could be something in here. There is not. Alright, let's just pass time here for an hour and warm up. Alright, we can go and... Oh, we can go start up Maglin's fire? No, it's not. Is it? No, there's snow? There's no snow. What am I... well, you know what? Let's go and see. So there's 2 wolves out there with my arrows, right? Yeah. There's a big fella. We'll see if we can start a Maglin's fire. Oh. Yeah. Her name is Kitty. I don't know if I'm going to go fight that other cougar, though. Once you get a cougar head wrap and a cougar knife, you're pretty good. You should be happy with that, right? Like, this should be... And fat. How do I do this? Do I go out here and... I mean, we are going to get a Maglin's fire, so I might as well take advantage of it. What do we got in the coal bin? Coal! And that's still empty. Excellent. Okay, so I've got 9 arrows, 10 arrows. Yes, so we are not down any arrows if I find those other 2 wolf corpses. Or carcasses. But we have a wolf over there somewhere and a wolf over there somewhere. So, I'm not exactly sure. Might as well go with 3 kilograms off. That's only going to take 10 minutes. I'm not exactly sure where we need to go from here. However, we're going to go have a nice fire inside. I'll probably start the fire with the maglens and then go inside.
If I can drop any this gear.
And then we can... Yeah, run some energy off, girly. Go ahead. You don't need hypothermia or anything like that. No tricks. Oh, I dropped the darn fat. I wanted to put the fat over here. And it says that's invalid, so there it goes. Alright, let's go inside. Can I do it? No. It won't let me do it there. However...
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Right? We've been picking up coal. We've got a lot of fuel. Things is good. Things are good. Okay, so all I want from that is a torch, so I can take it inside. And we can have a nice long fire that doesn't blow out. It'll go for exactly how long it'll say it'll go, all that.
Come on, little fire.
Can you? Oh, you can. I was going to say, can you redecorate this? If you can. That is nice. Yeah, we've picked up a bunch of coal. I think 5 hours worth of fire is plenty. Let's keep this torch for later. Even though we've got a brand new torch because we're rich and fancy. Alright, let's watch our lunch cook. Okay, so. Of course, this question came up. Is going to come up. Where do we go from here? That's what I want to know. Oh, okay. I even think I actually... So we just keep going down the road? Alright. Because I think there's a second Timberwolf pack. So let's rest up a bit. Maybe the wind will back off while I rest. No. I'm hoping the weather will realize that I'm like really satisfied with this as a porch to hang out on and kind of, you know, back off, man. Okay, so we need a coffee. Which one are you? Okay, we'll go with the 57%er. There it is. And we would like also... Oh, I am out of water. Right? Yep. Poured all my water into Bannock. Also a liter. Now, do I have... I do only have one. Okay, so that won't... That won't do. So... I'm just going to check this out real quick. Ah, it does have some... It's got some minor vitamin C. I think it's going to blizzard on me, but... Ew. There we go. Ooh, that is bright. Ooh. Oh, God. Keep going down this road, right? Wrong way? Oh, no, really? Wait. Uh-oh. Keep going this way? Or no? Ah, yes. Follows. That's right, because you go up to the... Yes. Towards the mine. Follow sign to mine. Gotcha. We're warm. We're semi-well rested. That's right. We got to go through a bloody cougar. Oh, I remember this. With not much pleasure. Give me the good one. Here we go. Okay, so. Somehow, I got turned around. Completely. Mine. Up the hill. Come on, guys. Let's go up the hill. I do remember, though, we had to go up the hill. And then up here, there's a cougar, and you're stuck in a bloody phone booth with it. Yep. They'd have to give us something to chop the logs down. And yeah, there's Captain Grumpy Pants, the cat himself. There's a bloody bear here, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. This bear push you towards this cougar. Well, thanks, Long Dark. Thanks, weirdly overlapping territory between two apex predators. When we throw in a group of wolves right here. Don't, because they don't wanna. I know. Okay. I might have to use... I don't have a flare gun. So I might have to use this. It's okay. It's okay, little cat. I love cats. I got 3 of them. Occasionally they attack me too. I haven't seen it, which is a good. There he is. Nah, dude, you and I, we don't even need to mix. Oh, God. How am I going to get down this? I think I'm going to actually wipe out and hurt myself here. Okay, is it up here somewhere? Yeah.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, is it the other way? I'm hoping the cougar's got somewhere else it wants to be.
It's a goddamn freezing.
I have vague recollections of it being up on a hill by the road, by the... So when we went to the rope, I know it's not at the rope per se. Up there, maybe? I'm getting some serious lag suddenly. It's probably the snow and my torch is not jiving. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Oh. New location discovered. Give me a loose brick, please. Or whatever. Not in this room. That doesn't mean anything. Uh-oh. Well, what one haven't we been to? Son of a gun. Okay. You've got to be the loose bricks. They're not the loose bricks. Guys, I think it's got it out for me. Oh. No. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I think BlackRock's not the one either. So which one is it? Oh, if it's Forlorn Muskeg, I'll pound my head off the floor. Well, no success. The second PV bunker. The second PV bunker. And is that the one by the river? Huh. It's got to be the one by the river, right? Okay. Okay. So next week. We go to Pleasant Valley. So, it's a classic, yeah, sure, we didn't find it, but we know which one it isn't. And now we can get a BlackRock. At least be fully rested. Alright. No.
I would drink almost anything about now.
How about drink some water? How about drink water? Alright, one last. Yeah, I don't think... I think it would have shown up if... Well, it's just this thing that's... No. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more of a... yeah, I think, yeah, so, but next, now we know where it isn't, again, right, it's eliminated that one, so, yeah, we can travel, yeah, no, we can travel back, let's put this away. So yeah, next week, guys. Sorry, I ran late. I'm going to see y'all later. But, yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Near the plane crash. Oh, yeah, because they would have replaced it with the alpha beta thing, right? Okay, cool. We'll go check out the other Pleasant Valley. We got to go back through it anyway, so... But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We had like 21 people come out to the garage party tonight. That's a lot of fun. So thank you everyone for showing up on my birthday stream pretty much. That was great. Until next time, guys, keep surviving. All right? We'll see you next week.